What the f is the internet?
The internet is a communications tool used the world over where people can come together to about movies and share pornography with one another. Here's what we're looking for, moviepoopshoot.com.
Poop shoot. Yeah.
This is a site populated by militant movie buffs, sad, pathetic little living in their parents' basement, downloading scripts and what they think is inside information about movies and actors they claim to despise yet can't stop discussing. Okay, this is about Blunt Man and Chronic right here. Inside sources tell me Miramax is starting production this Friday on their adaptation of underground comic fave Blunt Man and Chronic.
Friday? Does it say who's playing us in the movie?
No, but it's Miramax, so I'm sure it'll be Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. You know, they put them in a bunch of movies.
Who?
You know, those kids from Good Will Hunting?
You mean that movie with Mork from Ork in it?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan either. But Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms.
Word, Phantoms like a mall.
What's up now? All right, so here we go. Now, this is the shoot back section. This is where the people who read the news get to chime in with their 2 cents. For example, we got a guy here with the chick magnet net handle Wampa1 opining on what he thinks about Blunt Man and Chronic. He says, Blunt Man and Chronic and their stupid alter egos, Jay and Silent Bob, only work in small doses, if at all. They don't deserve their own movie. He's got a point.
Okay, what's the next one say?
This is entitled Up Their Stupid Blunt Man and Chronic is the worst comic I ever read. Jay and Silent Bob are stupid characters, a couple of stoners who spout dumb catchphrases like a third-rate Cheech and Chong or Bill and Ted. F Jay and Silent Bob, them up their stupid.
Who the said that?
He calls himself a Magnolia fan. All right, here, check this one out. Jay and Silent Bob are one-note jokes that only stoners laugh at. They're clown shoes. If they were real, I'd beat the out of them for being so stupid. I, for one, will be boycotting this movie. Who's with me? Then there's like 50 more posts of people who are joining Spartacus here's boycott.
I'm gonna kill all these
Let it go, man. They're not talking about you guys. They're talking about Blunt Man and Chronic.
They said Jay and Silent Bob. They used our real names. Doesn't matter if there's a comic book version of us and a real version, because no one knows we're real in real life.
Really?
And all these people reading that think the real Jay and Silent Bob are a couple of offs because what all these are writing about the comic book Jay and Silent Bob. You know, maybe one night me and Lunchbox are out, we're macking some chick and shit, and she's like, "Ooh, I want to suck those guys' off." And she's like, "What's your names?" And I'm like, "Jay and Silent Bob, recognize." And she's like, "Oh, I read on the internet that you guys are a couple of little offs." And then she goes and 2 other guys off instead. Well, that. We gotta put a stop to these sons of before they ruin our good names.
First of all, I don't know how good your names are. Second of all, there's not much you can do about stopping this bile. The internet has given everyone in America a voice, and evidently everyone in America has chosen to use that voice to movies. As long as there's a Blunt Man and Chronic movie, the net nerds are gonna have something negative to say about it.
But wait a second, if there wasn't a Blunt Man and Chronic movie, then those gonna be saying about Jay and Silent Bob, right?
They're not saying anything about you now, okay? They're talking about fictional characters. Fictional characters. Am I getting through to you at all?
So all we gotta do is go stop the movie from getting made.
Yeah, and forego the hundreds of thousands of dollars that you two would be entitled to in the process. What are you, retarded? I don't think I'm alone in the world in imagining this flick may be the worst idea since Greedo shooting first. You know, a Jay and Silent Bob movie? Who would pay to see that? But, since it appears inevitable, I recommend that you guys go hunt Banky down and get your mother movie check, as you so succinctly put it, because that's what's important, right?